Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to the third edition of Word of Kano. While we've held our previous events physical, we're holding this one virtual for obvious reasons. The pandemic still has us on lockdown.
Ibrahim إنك حميد مجيد. I pray as we start this peacefully and nice, we hope to end this peaceful and nice, and we hope to get knowledge, gain more through what we'll be hearing or we see. Alhamdulillah. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Ladies and gentlemen, another warm round of applause for Shahid, please. Moving on to our first performer for this evening, I give you guys Ali Lawan. Ali is a writer, a novelist, and a spoken word artist. Please join me in welcoming Ali.
Maybe if we had to the sky is going to be maybe if you were a little less dark and I was a little less stronger than Hercules. Or maybe if these series of maybes didn't end with spicy stories of death and the earth hugging itself. We would have lifted the beds of destiny to find reasons not to mourn. We would have looked deep into the shattered mirrors to see all we couldn't become. You and I, we are everything in between pain, suffering, tears, silence, screams, and hearts ripping in two. Yet we had the audacity to beseech the moon to close her shop early and grace the skies on our birthday, me and you. Darken, we are nothing like the Wright brothers. We don't even know how airplanes work or how the sky greets the lucky souls that visit her. Born and bred in the empty stomach of blindness, we never got the chance to know what it was like to feel or touch kindness, let alone give it. And I hate being blunt, like I hate the sound of laughter, wedding bells, Christmas jingles, and the giggles of a newborn baby, but today I feel the urge to gather clouds above our heads and rain down these words: we are monsters. We are a threat to every ounce of light in the universe, because to us light is like the first slice of bread. Because to us light is like the first ring of an alarm clock. And if the sun could ever grow courageous enough to lay a finger on us, she would grab us with her claws and devour us like dinosaurs into the heart of her radiance. Darken. While we were roaming in the streets of our endless dreams, we came across the whispers of the wind, and this word I always choke when I pronounce: love. Coming to know its meaning, we realized it was a distant cousin of light, our worst enemy. So we took time off our busy schedules to visit this city, and in it we saw horrors that were bigger than us, darker than us, hairier and scarier. You remember what they looked like? They looked like orange evenings littered with falling petals, the air smelling every bit like happiness. They looked like holding hands, smiling, and sometimes translated themselves into words like, "I would die for you." Like day and night, we quickly disappeared from this realm of mayhem, violence, torture, and madness. For darken, if there's anything you and I love, then I'm pretty sure that thing's name is darkness.
Singer, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Carlson. Is a blogger, and the title of her piece for this evening is Beauty.
My piece is titled Beauty, and before I go into the piece, I would like to ask you all a question. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say beauty? You know, when we talk of beauty, it's mostly viewed to be your good looks, your appearance in body shape and face, but that's not it. The major beauty is your character. That which is inside is more valuable than that which is outside. It's the inner beauty that matters. What is inside is much more beautiful than what is outside. Your character is your beauty. Character is the substance that enriches the mind and soul. The way you approach people, the way you handle issues are what defines your character, which is your beauty. Your beauty has everything to do with how you are as a person and how you make others feel about themselves. That is the character I'm talking about. So build your character by being polite, kind, generous, forgiving, understanding, not criticizing and condemning. It's your character that fascinates your beauty. Thank you.
Thank you once again to Maria and her piece titled Beauty. Next, we have Icon Farouk. Icon, well, he's the founder of Wish for One. He's also a writer and a spoken word artist. Please, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Icon Farouk.
Good evening, beautiful ladies and honorable gentlemen. I am Icon Farouk, and the piece I am to be performing today is titled Kanu, Tadabu. And it goes like this. Being the closest grandchild to my grandparents, I learned what I should know. Culture, cultural heritage, norms and values, these are few that I learned to value and that I know. This is the song of all the birds in my city, my state, which you don't know. Na farko a poem of its kind, Buddha, big drum, doom, tilas, algaita with flavors in the air, kakaki and sarewa, ganga de garaya, as we dance to their tunes and melodies. It was just a seed planted some centuries ago. As it grew in time, we yielded the fruit of time, feeding generation after generation in time. And with it, we built one of the richest and powerful country in Africa. Kano ta dawo tumbingiwa, ko da me ka zo an fika. Kano ta dawo cigari, mai dare da goron dutse, ga mata, ga mota. A Kano talaka ya zo ya arziki. Kanawa an san ku da kara, ya mai alkunya, reputation of Kanawa. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Next, we have Sal's Epiphany. Well, Sal is a writer. She's also a professional photographer as well as a spoken word artist. Please join me in welcoming Sal's Epiphany.
I was born on the playground of culture and innovation, a bloodline of warriors and orators, a clan of heroes you call myth and legend. I am a tribesman, a heart beating to the talking drum. I am song, rhythm, and dance. I am the source of tales by moonlight, never running dry as the Limpopo runs in my veins. I am the history of my forefathers. I am an abundance of blue and green. I cultivate plants and I hunt beasts. I am what you call prosperity. I am a legacy, a descendant of the sword and staff. History imprinted in the hills and valleys of my feet, treasures embedded in my bones, unspoken metaphors and parables flickering in my eyes like lightning before the thunder of my words. My tongue sprinkled with stardust, I speak proverbial gems and words of gold. I am what you call wisdom. However, just like every hero has a villain, I too have scars, bruises of bondage, wounds of war, trauma from a shackled mind, a splatter of blood and oil. I suffer from an aftermath of a painful separation. But like the resolution after every climax, I am the revolution. I am the inspiration of the word freedom. So watch me rise, dazzled by the magnificence of my yedi, wearing colors that dare to shadow the rest of the world monochrome. My skin all shades of earth, I glimmer beneath the sun. My thoughts, lanterns, overwhelming the darkness. I am history, evolution, and future. I am Africa.
That was beautiful, Sal. Next, we have Abubakar Lele. Well, Abubakar Lele, first and foremost, is an entrepreneur. He's also a spoken word artist. Please join me in welcoming Abubakar Lele.
I used to think I had all the best things I needed in life some 15 years ago. I got parents who could afford the most expensive school fees for me to go through school at a very young age. I had the best of fun amongst my peers because there was practically nothing at that time that was reigning that my parents could not afford. I literally had to love good food because, of course, my mom was a good cook. Festivities were the best of moments because we traveled to all the beautiful places we knew at that time. I still remember those moments when job opportunities were readily available at our doorstep with heavy salaries, but with nobody to give to. And boom, suddenly, all of that had to disappear. I had to finish my education in a government school like every other person. My peers who usually come to our house for studies and play for several hours were now sent abroad, so poor boys like us cannot be a bad influence. I practically had to go into the kitchen to cook anything and everything just so I don't starve because my mother was just tired of cooking. Job opportunities that were readily available at our doorstep now turned into golds and diamonds that cannot just be found anywhere. And you know why all that had to happen? Because nature needed me to be a man. So be a man before nature makes you one. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Becoming a Man by Abubakar Lile. Next, we have Suraya Umar Tofa. Suraya Umar Tofa is a physicist as well as an aspiring writer. Please join me in welcoming Suraya.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Suraya Umar Tofa, and the title of my piece is Perception, and it goes like this. I bring to you true words, my flaws, my dreams, my insecurities, my scars, my voice, and all from within. I look into the mirror and pick out my flaws. I feel ugly, like the dark spots on a full moon, the vibrant skin under the crisp sun, the hair stain of vibrant colors in a canvas, the harsh wrinkles on a T-trunk, the tired stretch marks on a shabby body. Criticized and judged by the eyes of everyone. Hello, is this fat? That's gross, they say, avoiding contact with the most realistic things. Words do cut deeper than knives. And the thoughts were too cruel, running in my veins, me being fat. They say, be skinny, but not too skinny. They say, be girly and ladylike, but that is pretty. They say, be curvy, but only in the right places. They say, always have a smile on your face. Who makes such rules? Never would have thought that those words that built up in my mind became so life-threatening, how they slay my emotions and torture me with pressure. Ignorance suffocating the minds of people everywhere. These are the days where the light does nothing but blind me, where the oxygen does nothing but suffocate me, where my own mind is against me, where my heart is simply an organ. In a world where I try not to lose people, I lost myself. Your body is not a temple, not a battleground for other women to fight in. Your body is not a temple, not a pistol for other men that needs a place to rest in for the night. Your body is not a pack of wild animals aimed to restrain and tell what to do. The world is full of women, and every day we're taught to be docile, soft-spoken, and reserved. We're not supposed to be feisty and headstrong because that's for guys and it's way too masculine. They say, go and make me a sandwich. Maybe there's an apron society wants you to wear, a college degree just to show that you're educated, but never to put in use. Why? Because we don't want women to be successful than a man, and I believe women are foolish to pretend that we are equal to men. We are superior and always have been. According to stereotype minds, women are always useful in the kitchen and the other room. Female insecurity is like an ocean. You're either paddling or waddling, endeavoring to stay alive, but then the society comes at you one at a time, almost like a rapid-fire bullet.
We blame the society, but we fail to realize that each and every one of us makes up to the society. So if we live in a world where everyone is blaming society, we might as well blame ourselves because we are part of the society too. So last vocabularies I dream of, for I could explain the unseen, the unheard, the uncared, and the unexplainable. Thank you very much. Thank you, Suraya Tofa. Next, we have Kalsam. Well, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming one of the youngest and upcoming rising stars of Kano.
Hello everyone.
Hi. Hi.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
I go by the name Kalso, aka Baby Boy, aka Lover Boy. Yeah, it's the boy Kalso, Kano. I got a girl from Chicago, she's coming right to Kano. I love my city, Garin Kano. Coming Garin Kano, you go love Garin Kano. Kode me kazo and pika, kode me kazo and pika. I'm the number one, and how they come we go arrange them. Garin Lamido, Kano Tadabo, kode me kazo and pika, kode me kazo and pika. Kano Tadabo, kode me kazo and pika, kode me kazo and pika. Kano Tadabo, kode me kazo and pika, kode me kazo and pika. Kano Tumbingiwa, Kano Tumbingiwa, Kano Tumbingiwa. K-A-N-O, Kano, and Matama Fresh, Wallahi, the Nabi Bako, Fatima, Aisha, and the Sugar DJ, kode me kazo Kano and pika. Steady balling, Garina, negative rapping. Me and my niggas will never carry last. Need the castle, I'm number not to chillin'. Can I go sour, wallahi, sick of fast to the left, to the right, to the front, to the paper. Carola, kode me kazo Africa, Kano Tadabo, kode me kazo Africa, kode me kazo Africa, Kano Tadabo, kode me kazo Africa, kode me kazo Africa, Kano Tadabo, kode me kazo Africa, kode me kazo Africa, Kano Tumbingiwa, Kano Tumbingiwa, Kano Tumbingiwa. Ranke daɗe, Kano Tadabo, wallahi plus nan ma ke kaɗai yayi wa daidai. Sun ce kan da muke waka sai na daɗe, but amma Allah shine mai komai kuma mai daidai. Haters sun zo sun birgita, wallahi ba mai iya hawa plus na sai da ita. So, kode me kazo Africa, it doesn't matter where you're from, that's Africa. Where from, baby? To Ansabun Kano. Shout out to everybody ready to be wa Kano. Mawana Kano. Babana ma Kano. To ya zai in tashi burger Kano. Kano. Shirin ko ke sai a Kano. Yan mata kyawawa sai a Kano. Wallahi ba garin da ya kai Kano. Ta sai.
That was your baby boy, aka Kalso. Anyways, next we have Ramadan Yusuf. Well, Ramadan is the co-founder of Wish, and he is also a spoken word artist, a TEDx speaker, a teacher, programmer, and currently he's the ICT manager at Nantata Foods, Nigeria Limited. He's also an advocate of peace and unity, good governance, as well as social justice and political hygiene. Join me in welcoming Ramadan Yusuf.
I feel like a body at inception that have the zeal and passion with a very strong heart full of compassion. But whenever I look at those faces and the scenes happening in the political cycle, my thoughts dissolve into confusion. Decades after decades, young shall grow is what they said, but yet they deny me my democratic right for participation. They are afraid of me because they knew I'm the source of revolution. That is why they deprive me my right to education, for me to remain in the dark without a point of light on their deception. Youth, obey the clarion call as they said, and we struggle hard under the sun or in the rain to make them who they are. But in return, they treat us less the humans we are. And that is why, if you ask me, why do we hate? I will tell you that we hate because they taught us to hate. We hate because they taught us not to tolerate. We hate because they taught us to discriminate, while they knew hatred is what discrimination generates. That they knew hatred is the basis of public sentiment from which they derive their political interest. Some preachers are paid to preach hatred as word of God, which they mutilate. Please don't be deceived, but be convinced that hatred has no religion. Hatred has no culture. Hatred has no tradition. Hatred has no value. Hatred is a disease that we need to eradicate. But the media platforms are disseminating hatred for the masses to imitate. And that makes hatred a disease from which very few are immune. If you ask me again, why do we hate? I will tell you that we hate because they made us believe that there is only one race in the world. There is only one race in the world, the human race. Are you a human? If you are and you believe, you don't need to hate because we all belong to the same race. We hate because they made us believe that the language we speak and the pigmentation of our skin made us inferior or superior to others. The language we speak and the pigmentation of our skin has no ties with intelligence, wealth, poverty, or what of being humans. They use the power of hate speech to chase away the spirit of togetherness among us, for us to remain divided and for them to remain in power. Of course, there's no gene for hatred. There's no gene for bigotry. There's no gene for racism. We all learn to do such. And whatever we learn, we can all learn. Sure. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Ramadan and his piece titled The Eagle Eye. Next, we have Genius, the son of Jigawa.
All right, assalamu alaikum. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Genius, aka the son of Jigawa, and I'm here to perform a song I was inspired by the late Dr. Maitama Sule. I hope you like it.
I have a dream not only for the North but for the entire country, Nigeria. I have a dream that Nigeria will be truly united one day. I have a dream that Nigeria will have a buoyant, a strong economy. I have a dream that Nigeria will have the political clout that will enable her to lead the rest of Africa and Jordan all over the world. I have a dream that Nigerians will come to regard one another as their brothers' keepers. I have a dream.
Whenever I look at you, I see a perfect picture. I see a new beginning, yeah, I see a brighter future. I see a pride, fear of pain, living the life of leisure where the harmony exists. That's why the difference is in culture war. Let's face reality, check the abnormalities. Elites play politics with nothing but pure insanity. Is this our destiny? Corruption with no remedy. We got the mass number of youth, but they don't know to feed. It makes me wonder if this is the life we hope for. If this is the life the nationalists really fought for. Where is the unity set to bridge all the diversity? We were so morality, or was it all for vanity? Idan ka duba gaskiya da sauran gyara a fannin ilimi da lafiya da zamantakewa. A kan siyasa ake sa matasa kashe kansu bayan addini da al'ada sun ce mu haɗa kanmu. Rigima ta bambanci a can jihar Plateau, sace mutane da kisa haka za mu rayu. Duba halin da mutan Zamfara suka samu kansu wanda ke mai da yara suke zama marayu. See, we were told that we the leaders of tomorrow, the future defenders lost to wipe away the horrors. We got the talent and strength, but denied the motivation. That is the reason why I've got to ask all these questions. Would it kill to give us light? Kill to give us water? Kill to provide us with basic proper infrastructure? When the economy put the beggars off the streets, when I look around, all I see is poverty. No pressure, I'm just asking. No proper work to showcase our taxes. With the level of this mindset that they expect us to practice, what is being defined as someone being patriotic? I'm more than just a northerner, you more than just a southerner, you're not just from east or west, together we Nigerians. So let's unite to represent the green and white flag. My name is Genius and I'm proudly a Nigerian.
Son of Jigawa, Genius. Next we have Ami Madachima. Anyways, Ami is an entrepreneur, a computer scientist, a fashion designer, as well as a spoken word artist. Happy's titled Soulmate.
Love.
Good evening, guys. My name is Adamazango, and the title of my piece is Soulmate. I feel down, but whenever I say the word soulmate, it enlightens my entire body. You are like me. You will die too, but not today. You are excessive, therefore the hours shine. If I say to you I say, you have not been set to music or broadcast live on the ghost radio. You are a concordance of a person, number, voice, and place. Strawberries spread through your name as if were a building shrubs. How you remind me of some springs in waters as cool and clear as the moonlight. You are a lily, an aster, wild trillium, or a viburnum. By all rights, you are mine. You are a white star in the meadow sky, the snow still arriving its earthwards journey here, where there is no you. You are my supernatural power. You have come to be my night. Your body takes on the dimensions of sleep. The shape of sleep becomes you. You fall from the sky with several flowers. I dwell in you, so therefore you are my home. If ever two were one, then surely we.
Thank you, Andy. Next we have King Faisal. Well,
Trying to find my way back into the place where it all began. Cause I go insane if I can't replace this feeling that I've got. A part of me is trying to hold on. I've got you in my mind for so long. Don't wanna be a father and get me wrong. I'm gonna stick with you when hope is lost. We could make it a private date. 8 o'clock on a Saturday. Neither cares, I'm yours and things that I've got to say. We could make it a private day. 8 o'clock on a Saturday. Neither cares, I'm yours and Jay. There's a lot of things that I've got to say. Soyayya na sa kula da juna, soyayya na sa lura da juna, soyayya na sa wa ayi kuka, soyayya na sa wa ayi dariya, ana ta murna ana farin ciki soyayya halin mutum a zuciya soyayya na sawa ayi farin jini masoyayya na sawa ayi farin jini. Cause devil has his own way to conquer all the love, but our love will be there like never before, and I will make you happy wherever you are. All I need is just to make you realize the truth about love, love, love. Make you understand that love can be so strong. Zambaki soyayya da kauna mu rike amana. Amana. Oh. It is love. It is love. It is love. Oh yeah, yeah. It is love. It is love. It is love. Yeah, yeah. It is love. 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 It is love.
Now, before we move on further, something caught my attention. Someone made a comment. They said, I think that person is white, shot it. Brother, wallahi, apple yafu goruba daddy, but we have goruba. That's equity, not equality. If God did things equally, all of us would be Bill Gates. Now, this is what caught my attention, right? Equity is always better than equality. Quality! Yeah. So anyways, our next performer is Free Boy Shaba.
Free Boy!
Free Boy! Free Boy! Free Boy! Free Boy! Free Boy! Free Boy!
What's up, guys? You know that's me. I go by the name Santiago Shabana Care, the Free Boy. Okay, free time with the best nowadays, so I'm here to perform my song, which go by the name Kanu. Yeah, okay, Mr. DJ, slam the music.
Woo! Woo! Kill it! That's your boy, Free Boy!
Yeah. Free Boy. Yeah. Yo, malan ka dakata muna ta shakata bolin da shirti da zangon dakata kace Aisha ko na kira ki Fatima bata na malan kira mini Sabira to enough is enough. Tell them it's our time to blow. Yeah, she falling in love. Suka ce dan ina ne sai na ce Kano. Matan akwai sa a Kano. FM akwai sa a Kano. Mawaka barkatai gasa a Kano. Mulki akwai shi a Kano. Sarauta gata a Kano. Free Boy yaro ne daga Kano. Ka shigo Kano mu je ka ga dalagoron dutsen mu je babba ka dan huta ka ji tambura ai sarki ne muna kashe kidi kadin wane ne. Wait, malam mu je ka gaggari. Wait, dakata kai da kai sauri. Wait, ka shigo gari na Kano ya burge ka amma fa baka da guri. Wait, me abibin nan. Me dubunnan jama'an nan. Me generals din nan. Billy O ya faɗi abubin nan. Kano. Mata akwai sa a Kano. FM akwai sa a Kano, mawaƙa barkatai ga sa a Kano. Kano, mulki akwai shi a Kano, sarauta gata a Kano, free boy yaro ne daga Kano. Kano gida ne. Kano gida ne, ko da me ka zo an fika. Kano tumbin giwa, I dey no fit talk o. Kano we dey on top o, I dey no fit talk o. Kano we dey on top o. Kano, mata akwai sa a Kano, yan fim akwai sa a Kano, mawaƙa barkatai ga sa a Kano. Kano, mulki akwai shi a Kano, sarauta gata a Kano, free boy yaro ne daga Kano. Mana, akwai sa a Kano, gasa a Kano, mulki akwai shi a Kano, sarauta gata a Kano, free boy yaro ne daga Kano. Mana, free boy.
So the last but not the least, could I have your attention please, everyone? I totally understand that you guys got all right up from Freeboy Shaba, but I totally understand. I need you to pay attention now. The last but not the least is Pop T. He is a comedian. Enjoy.
Ahem. Zo. Menene suna? Menene suna? No! A Islamiyyar mu akwai malamin da ya shigo da ti yake zuwa. Sai kowa ya shi sannan yake fara. Saboda a samu bukatar ti. Ina ne ba? So my name is Pop T. Pop T. Okay? Ina ba ku labarin Islamiyyar mu ne. Malamin nan ko in ya shigo aji da ti yake shigowa. Saboda a samu dama fitar da kowane harafi ya fita yadda ake so. Ina tunawa Islamiyyar ne akwai wata tsohuwa mai kawo mana irin kayan ciye-ciye irin dan tama tsitsi tsami gaye waye kun gane yin sai kawai wata rana ya bata zo ba. Muka zo mun zo da kuɗi kwandala 2 ne mai kwandala 3 lokacin muna yara an zo da kuɗi za a yi siyayya amma ina ba ta nan na ce kuna ji ba na ce to yanzu abin da za a yi shi ne abin da za a yi shi ne ku haɗa mun kuɗin ni zan siyo mana abin a gidansu. Na je gidan matan nan ina zuwa na yi sallama na ji shiru na matsa ƙofar ɗakinta na yi sallama na ji shiru sai na ce a bani tsami gaye na kaza na mutu ciniki dai kamar na 50 haka lokacin 50 sai ne babba ne kawai tsohon tana sallah ta kai rubu a shi sallah tana sallah ban sani ba na leka tana sallah na ce oh kina sallah ne bari to in koma tunda kina sallah ina haka tana haka fa ajiye ka dauka wai tana so ta gaya min cewa kun gane irin abin okay so kusan yadda gayu suke ba kuɗi an yi hozulin na yi hoto na yi waye ba kuɗi abokina ɗan jigari iya kwandasta amma sai gan shi ya sai wannan na ce malam me sirrin ne ya ce ai kawai ka zo malam ka bi mu a baka mota ka kwandasta na ce to mu je ina zuwa aka bani wani driver masu babban driver wallahi idan ba a ciniki ba wallahi biyar ba zan baka ba waye na ce na ji mu je muka je bata rimin keɓe ina ne muka je na ya bishashe can ba mu samu kwastoma ko ɗaya ba bai hau ba muna zuwa magana bakin titi haka muka gan shi da tuka hannunsa muka faka na kalle shi na ce wait na daki mota na ce wait an samu kwastoma muka tsaya a gurin nan na ce malai na zaka je to irin mutane ne masu ina irin baba na ce ina ba shi irin sata amsa a bebeji ya ce na ta gane badawa irin ina ba nan zai je ba mun fi minti 30 a gurin nan muna minti 30 ba yana gaya mun a'a ya ce kai sai in ba shi sata amsa bebeji ce a ina ne a ko ina haba sai na ce to ina za ka je mun fi minti 30 a gurin fa muna jira ina zai je ya faɗa mana finally kusa mai gaya mana yana baba ce ba inda rani mun fi minti 30 a
The next time we're hosting any one of our signature events, it will be physical. That will make everything much more interesting, obviously. So, first of all, thank you to all our performers today for honoring our invitation and coming here to indulge ourselves and our audience. With that, I give you Mr. Dimech. Thank you to him. Well, this is Mr. Dimech. Thank you to him for allowing us to be here today, for making things possible for us. He's going to give us a closing remark.
Thank you, You know why I like online show? Why? I can just be on boxers. I want to apologize for the delay. People watching us at home and all of us here. Technicalities, right? I don't know. Okay, whatever. So, it's one of those things, but I know we will conquer it because I don't want to always believe that things will be difficult by technology. Technology makes things easier, but we'll fix it better and serve you guys better. So, my name is Dimech, co-founder of So Many Things, partner of So Many Things. And we hope in the nearest future we will be household name. So I want to, with people listening and people here, we have two major products right now we are pushing. SK247 is a video streaming platform. We are not competing with the big giants anyway, but we just want to bring video distribution and sales to publishers easy to our people, because the majority of people these days put their effort trying to do so much for the big giants, but the criteria to get monetized is serious work. So it's okay, let's start ours from the grassroots. You can be at your convenience, create your content, upload, monetize. You know, people who love you will really pay for your content. People who don't love you want it for free. You understand? So, but for people who love you, just know they will pay. Don't be afraid that. Don't even think people will not pay. People will pay because we make a research and people say we want to appreciate people, but we don't know how to do it. I don't want to give my ATM. I need to look for a way out. So we look for means for our people to reach us easily. Then we have the second one called Salty. Salty is a music streaming platform, so which you can get on our platform. So we on Salty. Similar concept with the video. This one deals with audio for music artists, podcasts. Any producers can come up with something and sell their content. You understand, to audience all over the world. So I will be so glad to see, because I'm at the back end here. So let me start seeing registration popping in, and at least I will be so glad all of you patronize. Whoever have an idea, please don't hesitate to come over or call me, chat me. I have an idea, I don't know how to go about it, especially either on video or on audio. as much as possible, I will give you professional support. Not FOC, but minimal. So thank you very much.
So once again, we have come to the end of this show today. So
Auntie, do not perform your performance.
no, I do not.
Yes!
Alright, so obviously you can hear them. I'm supposed to perform. Anyways, the title of this is just a sneak peek, sort of. So the title of my spoken word piece is Unapologetic. And it goes like this. I am sorry. I'm sorry for my skin, for the stars embedded deep within. I'm sorry for the soul and the beauty that you witness when you watch me walk and when you hear me talk, when you listen to me sing and when you see me dance, to the rhythm that curses through my being, to the wailing chants of the spirits of my ancestors lying deep, forgotten in the seas when they jumped as they read that death, well, death was a better fate than bondage. I'm sorry. I am apologizing because you keep telling me that being black is being apologetic, that being black is being shameful and less than human, that being black is being non-existent, that being black is existing, but only outside this art that is me. But I will keep telling you, fierce and unbidden, that being black is dauntless, that being black is strength, being black is courage, being black is art, being black is resilience, being black is me. It's you. It's all of us being unapologetic. Anyways, thank you for that opportunity. Thank you guys for that opportunity to perform that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. How old are you now?
Are you guys seriously making me endure this?
Yes!
Anyways, guys, this is A90, a colleague and friend of mine. Apparently, we have the same birthday, so happy birthday. Thank
Where's
you.
our cake?
What? It's right over there, actually. Anyways, once again, your host for today's show, Sumaya Umar Shofa, signing out. Bye.
Music. Thank you. Go on, wait. I want you to have another song. Yeah. Check. See this guy. I'm here for the cake.
Everybody, guys, hear you say.
No.
Yes,